Have you ever noticed that sometimes, when you walk into a room or catch a whiff of your clothes, there's a certain scent? Some folks call it the old person smell that just seems to hang around. Maybe you've caught yourself wondering, is that really me? Or, why does it seem like this smell just won't go away no matter what I do? It's a question a lot of us wonder about as we get older. And you're definitely not alone. I want you to know right away, this isn't about age itself. It's not some mysterious, unavoidable thing that just comes with getting older. In fact, dermatologists and scientists have discovered something quite interesting about this so-called smell. And the good news? It mostly comes down to a simple hygiene area that's easy to care for, but often overlooked. Now, why does this matter so much? Well, feeling fresh and confident in your own skin is a big part of living well and staying connected, not just with others, but with yourself. When you feel good about how you smell, it can boost your mood, your energy, and your sense of pride. Plus, it can help you avoid those awkward moments where you catch a hint of that odor and wonder if others are noticing too. Today, we're going to talk about what causes this smell, what the experts say, and how just a few thoughtful changes in your daily routine can help you eliminate it completely. And to make things real, I want to share a story about my friend, Martin. Martin is a lively 68-year-old who loves gardening and spending time with his grandkids. He told me recently that despite trying different deodorants and washing regularly, he still noticed this lingering smell after a day of activity. It was frustrating, and it started to affect his confidence. Martin's story is a great example of how common this is, and it's what led me to dig deeper into what really works. So, stick with me here, because what I'm about to share could be a game changer, not just for Martin, but for you too. Let's start with the first important fact. The source of this old person smell isn't just about sweat. It's actually related to how our skin changes as we age and the buildup of certain natural oils and bacteria in a particular area of the body. This area? The armpits. You might be thinking, of course, it's the armpits. But here's the catch. It's not just about washing them regularly. Dermatologists have found that the smell is linked to a compound called 2-nonenal. This compound forms when skin oils oxidize, and it tends to increase as we get older. That's why the smell can be more noticeable. What's even more interesting is that 2-nonenal clings more stubbornly to the skin's surface and can even embed itself in clothing fibers. This is why regular washing might not completely get rid of the odor if you're not cleaning this area thoroughly or using the right techniques. Martin's problem was that while he was showering daily, he wasn't paying close enough attention to how he was cleaning his armpits. It's easy to think a quick rinse or a swipe with soap is enough. But to really tackle this issue, you need to be a bit more intentional. So, what's the trick? It's all about using the right method and products to gently but effectively remove these oils and the bacteria that feed on them, without irritating the skin. Because as we get older, our skin tends to get thinner and more sensitive. Harsh scrubbing or strong chemicals can do more harm than good. Martin switched to a mild, pH-balanced cleanser specifically designed for sensitive skin, and began using a soft washcloth to carefully cleanse his armpits each morning and evening. He made sure to rinse thoroughly and dry the area completely before applying his deodorant. Within a week, he noticed the difference. The smell was fading, and so was his frustration. Another important tip is about your deodorant or antiperspirant. Some products can actually worsen the smell or cause irritation, which can make the problem stick around even more. It's best to avoid those with strong perfumes or alcohol that dry out the skin. Instead, look for gentle, fragrance-free options, or ones that include antibacterial properties. Now that we've talked about cleaning the armpits properly and choosing the right products, let's explore a related factor that often gets overlooked: clothing. Clothing plays a huge role in how odors develop and linger, especially as we get older. Even if you're washing yourself thoroughly, if your clothes aren't getting the proper attention, that smell can stick around longer than you'd like. Martin learned this the hard way after realizing that some of his favorite shirts retain that faint, musty scent no matter how often he washed them. The secret here is twofold: the fabric you choose and the way you care for it. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, and bamboo tend to breathe better and allow sweat and oils to evaporate more easily. Synthetic materials, on the other hand, can trap moisture and odors closer to your skin. So, switching to more natural fabrics for your everyday wear can make a noticeable difference. But even with natural fabrics, the washing routine is crucial. Martin started using a laundry detergent designed to target odors and bacteria without harsh chemicals that can damage fabric fibers. Plus, he made sure to wash his clothes in warm water when possible, because warm water helps break down the oils that hold on to those stubborn smells. Drying is just as important. If clothes stay damp for too long, they become a perfect environment for bacteria to multiply and cause odors. Martin began drying his clothes thoroughly in the sun or using a dryer on an appropriate heat setting. That little change in his laundry routine gave him fresh-smelling clothes every day, boosting his confidence even more. Something else to consider is the timing and frequency of changing clothes. You might be surprised how often simply changing shirts more regularly can help, especially after physical activity or warm weather. It's all about reducing the buildup of sweat and oils that feed those bacteria causing the odor. Now that we've covered how to clean your armpits properly and take care of your clothes, let's talk about another piece of the puzzle that many don't realize can affect body odor as we age: our diet and hydration. What we eat and drink influences everything from our energy to how we smell. Foods rich in certain compounds, like garlic, onions, and spices, can make body odor more pronounced. While these foods are healthy and delicious, moderating their intake might help reduce strong smells, especially if you notice them lingering more than before. Hydration is equally important. Drinking plenty of water helps flush toxins from the body and keeps your skin healthier, which in turn can reduce the intensity of body odors. Martin started making a conscious effort to drink more water throughout the day, and he noticed not just improvements in his skin and energy, but also a fresher overall scent. Finally, regular exercise helps keep your body functioning well, but it's important to shower soon afterward to wash away sweat and oils before they settle in. Martin took up morning walks and made it a habit to clean himself properly afterward, which helped prevent odors from building up during the day. All these steps, cleaning your armpits well, caring for your clothes, watching your diet, staying hydrated, and managing exercise hygiene, combine to make a huge difference in how fresh you feel and smell. And none of them require big lifestyle changes, just small, thoughtful adjustments that fit easily into your daily routine. What's encouraging is that this isn't about masking a problem with strong perfumes or heavy deodorants. It's about understanding what your body needs and responding with care and respect. When Martin took these steps, he told me he felt more comfortable in social settings, more relaxed around family, and simply happier in his own skin. Remember, feeling fresh and confident isn't reserved for the young. It's something we can all enjoy at any age. And it starts with paying attention to these simple details that many overlook. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed changes in your body odor over time? What have you tried that worked or didn't? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. Here's to feeling fresh, confident, and vibrant every day. Because you deserve to live your best life at any age.